Well, here we go, guys. It is official. We are now in Season 3, and we're in the Premier League. It's actually here. Wow, I'm so excited to get going. We have a lot to get through in this first episode. Of course, and I've said this multiple times, this, for me at least, in career mode, is the best time. Especially in a series like A Road to Glory, when you get into a transfer window where you get quite a nice amount of money to spend and you just want to change the squad up, get a few new faces in, get a few old faces out. This is just, for me, the best part about career mode, and that is transfer windows. So hopefully you're in and excited for this episode. And let me just go ahead and tell you straight away what I'm thinking. So, God, I've got an itchy tash. What I've got at the moment is my first team in a 4-1-2-1-2, which is, I think, my best formation at the moment, with a bench that has all the players I want to keep. And funnily enough, all the players I want to sell fit on the reserves. I've got 6 players here, and these 6 players I just don't think have a future at the club. Now, Gooch, I know he's been here since the start, and maybe we could have used him, but come on, man, he's 25, 70 rated. We've got to move on from players like him. Embleton is a decent enough player, but not quite at the level we want. We've brought in Lawrence now. Tom Lawrence came in for free, of course. We've got Mumba. I mean, not too excited about using him. Hall just hasn't been good enough yet. There's always the potential that you could sell a player like him and he could flourish at a different club, and then someday down the line you'll go, oh my God, he's 85 rated, what did I do? The thing is, though, we've got 2 very good left-backs in Hume and, of course, Lewis, so we don't need him. McLaughlin, I mean, I love the guy. He did really well for us in the first season. Coleman came in and did a really good job to replace him, and he's 33 now. It's just, it is what it is. Goalkeepers can go on for a long time, but at 69 rated, he's not going to cut it anymore. And Baldwin is now 28. I've already got a Corey, who is 28 years old as well, I believe. So it makes sense to try and replace Baldwin with a younger centre-back, you know. So quite literally, 6 players will be leaving, and I'm looking to bring in at least 4 and then maybe loan in another 2. So we've still got a decent amount of reserves. I think that's my plan at the moment. Of course, things change. It's very possible that 1 or 2 of these faces might still be around at the end of this transfer window. But I think certainly this season, including the next window in January, these are the players that will be leaving. So that means I've got to introduce you to the shortlist, the players that I want to sign or loan in. We've got a goalkeeper here, Angus Gunn. We've also got Zach Steffen, who's playing for Man City at this point, so his wages will be very high. And of course, I'm continuing the trend of signing players with real faces. So both these goalkeepers have that. I think I'm more interested in Gunn from Southampton. His wages will be cheaper. We just need another keeper if we're selling McLaughlin. Simple as that. Centre-back to replace Baldwin, I'm going to be going for Ben Godfrey. I think he's a really, really talented young player. We've already signed Lewis from Norwich. Why not go in and raid one of their other players? And I think Godfrey will be a really good fit in this side. We've then got Philip Billing from Bournemouth. I love this guy for one reason, and that is the fact that he is 6'6". Imagine how strong and powerful he would be in our CDM role. At the moment, I'm using Stewart. He's fine. He's 75 rated, but, you know, we're in the Premier League now. It might be worth investing in a new DM that can be the DM that stays for us for the rest of the series. And I think Philip Billing could be that guy. But we also have Chalobah, who we were looking at right at the beginning of this series. We, of course, went with, what's his name? Gravenberch instead. Then we've got Morgan Gibbs-White. I think potentially another player that could come in and do a really good job for us, maybe on loan. And then we've got Grant. He's the striker that I really want to bring in, and we need to bring in a striker. So because we've got the scout report back on this guy already, we are going to jump in and make an offer. He's worth between 12 and 16, apparently. So let's see how we get on. By the way, I have fixed Chambers' contract. Let me just turn the game down a little bit. It's a little bit loud for me. I've given him £25,000 per week. So that is sorted. The glitch carried over. He had £500 a week in his contract, which of course is not fair whatsoever. And funnily enough, I got an email from the board right after saying, oh, we've noticed he's on a high contract. Don't do this again. You know, it causes issues with your other players. So we do need to be careful, but I can confirm Chambers is on £25,000 per week now. So we're going to try and do player swaps. I think that makes sense. You know, the players that we don't want anymore can go. So Gooch is going to be the first choice for me here. They are not interested in Gooch. Fair enough. We will try... Okay, so they're looking at goalkeepers, centre-backs and strikers. Let's try Baldwin. He's worth 2.2 million as well. They're listening, and they want 15 million. Okay, now I saw a comment, and I agree with this comment. Offering players just inflates the price. It doesn't actually help. I guarantee you, if you take off the 2.2 million there, let's call it 13 million. They would accept less than 13 million. So the added value of a player actually isn't added value. If anything, it just makes it harder. So I'm actually going to go ahead and counter and just offer a transfer fee instead. Can I do that? Oh, no, I don't think I can I? Can you not just remove a player? Oh, my God. Okay, well, from now on, I'm not going to add it. This might not work, but we'll try it. We can always come in again next week. 10 million. Oof. Okay, we're kind of getting a bit closer. Maybe they'll come down a little bit more. Let's try 12.5. They can have the sell-on clause. That's fine. If that makes this work, we'll do it. 13.5. Okay, one last offer. I will do it for 13. I think that's actually a very fair price. And it means we get to sell Baldwin. And they'll accept it. But from now on, I'm not going to offer players. It doesn't work. It inflates the price and it makes it harder. So Grant, should we delegate this? Because delegating does often make it cheaper. The problem is, he's on 31.5k, and he's going to want even more than that because we're in the Prem. I think I'm going to have to negotiate it because I do not want to get this wrong. So let's go into the negotiations here in this delightful restaurant. Thank you so much, EA, for spending time, resources on making stupid rooms. Can't improve the actual game mode itself, but we're going to add in a restaurant. Let's go with important. Does he get in ahead of Morris and the Metcha? Arguably, no. He's going to be a great player for us, though. So important was fine. Let's try 5 years. I think he'll accept that. Nice. Okay. Doesn't want a release clause. That's fine. But here's the most important bit. Wow. He wants 40k. I wasn't expecting that. I thought maybe 30, 35, 40 though. That's a lot of money. I can't give him that. I can't justify that. I'll get fired. You know, I've already been told off for giving Chambers 25. So this is expensive. And this just confirms my thoughts about the goalkeeper situation as well. A player at Man City is going to want so much more than a player at Southampton. So, you know, let's try 35 then. And I'll give him 500k up front, I think. That's the only way this is going to work, isn't it? And even now, I'm not comfortable with 35. It's a ridiculous amount of money. Let's go 32.5. I don't really want to pay more than that. Even though we can afford it, I'm just worried about my position at the club. I can't afford to lose my job. Come on, we've just made it into the Prem. Oh, okay. I'm surprised. He came down quite a lot there. Tell you what, for once, I'm going to keep the goals bonus in there. Let's go down to 30. Okay, you can have the 500, and what I will do is after 20 goals, I think that's still a relatively good target. I'll give you another 500k. How about that? Is that going to sweeten the deal enough for you? Let's submit it. Go on. Oof! He's accepted it. Wow. So from 40 odd k, he's come down to 30. And he's got to hit 20 goals. I just don't score 20 goals. It's that simple, right? No, of course, if he hits 20 goals, great. 500k is not a massive amount of money for 20 goals in a season. That's going to give us a lot of points. So I'm happy with that. Our first signing of the new season that's cost actual money. And he is 77 rated. He is currently injured. We've already looked at his stats. He's an incredibly good player. And he will come very good for us, I'm sure. So he goes onto the bench. And Edwards is dropped. That's fine. Okay. So that leaves us with McKinley, Lawrence, Dobson, O'Neill, Hume, and Okore. Yeah, that's That's absolutely fine by me. We're giving him the number 14 shirt. I updated a few player numbers. If they've got a high number like 96, that means they're shortlisted, so we'll be selling them. But here's confirmation of Callum Chambers, who is number 4, but you can see his wage is £25,000. See, that's the beauty of playing on PC. There's a thing that stops you from renegotiating a contract when you've just done it. I went into the live editor mod and I disabled that negotiation check, they called it, and therefore I was able to offer a new contract, and I offered him 25k. He accepted it right away because, of course, he was on 500. So bless the PC, man. It's so much better playing FIFA on PC if you love career mode. But anyway, let's get into the next signing. I think realistically we need to wait for scout reports, but I can decide my next move. I think Billing, whilst he'll be a great player for us, he's going to want a lot of money, isn't he? He's on 58,000 right now. So maybe he's a signing that we make next year, potentially. And maybe we go for someone like Chalobah now, who's on 16,000 per week. And to be fair, 73 rated, that is not bad at all. We can train him. And I reckon by the end of this season, he could be as high rated as Billing, you know? Very similar player. You know, they're tall, they're strong, they're defensive. I actually think Chalobah might be the better choice here. Will he get straight into the team? I guess so. I don't see why not. I would say he's better than Stewart and Dobson. But Billing, oh man, 6'6". He's got an incredible long shot. I am tempted just to make him the marquee signing, you know, bring in Billing, and he will be just the heart of our team. Him next to Gravenberch and Grimes. Oh my God, yeah, that is relatively good. So maybe instead of spending less money but going for someone who's a little bit less exciting is not as good as maybe just going all out, you know? Oh, I don't know what to do now. I think Godfrey's a good choice. We'll wait for the scout report on that, and I think we'll go for Gunt as well. And then maybe we get Gibbs White on loan. Anyway, first game of the pre-season tournament, and we are playing against Stade Rennais. I think that's how you pronounce their name. We've got an injured player and a suspended player right now, so I don't know who's come out. I'm not too sure. We've lost? What? We lost 3-1? No, I was expecting to win this game. That's really disappointing. McKinley got the only goal for us. He went up front because I think it was Nemecha who was out injured, wasn't it? That's it. So that's not ideal, really. I haven't set up training yet, so I guess we'll do that. I think we're going to go with Hover and Chambers, I'm thinking. Let's go ahead and do that. So we've got 2 drills for Chambers, 3 for Hover, and both players will grow relatively quick. I think Chambers might be a little slower. He's actually 26 years old now, but if we can get him to around 80 rated, that would be fantastic. Into the next game. This time it is Werder Bremen. We're still going to have to take out Nemecha, and Stewart will not play, so again, we're going to have to swap it out. Mumba comes in, number 95. That's because he's shortlisted, of course. And we get a 3-0 win. Wow. Gravenberch, 2 goals, and Chambers scores on his second game. It's not really a competitive game, though, I guess, so it doesn't really count. But that has now put us at the top. Fantastic. We've got a transfer offer, but for a player I don't want to sell. Real Betis offering 11.5 million for Marcus Edwards. See, now in the 4-1-2-1-2, we don't really use him too much, but he would be great if I ever do need to go back to a 4-2-3-1 or something. So I'm not looking to sell him at this point. We will just reject it, though, because if a club like PSG come in and offer 20 mil, we'll talk, you know? So Stewart's done with his suspension. We'll keep going here. Oh, nothing. Okay. I need my scout reports, please, game. We'll go into the next game. Simulate. We're at home again. This is for a place in the semi-finals. And we've lost. Wow. We lost 3-0. That's a little... That stings a little bit. How have we lost at home twice against teams that really I would say we should be beating? So we're going to be out, and we've only made 1.1 million. It's not a great result, but that's okay. We've still got a load of money we can spend. That's some really good training from Hover there. Oh, look at that. He's almost 76 already. That's great to see. Now, come on, scout reports. Where are you? We've got a transfer for Embleton. 1.2 mil. Wow. That's pretty nice, actually. I'm gonna negotiate this one, but we'll delegate it. We'll start at 1.8 and won't go less than 1.3 maybe. Let's see if they come back with a higher offer. I don't think they will. It's not a massive club. Okay, we're going to keep going here. Oh, they've offered 1.6. And Nemecha is back. Great news. I'm going to accept 1.6. That's absolutely fine by me. And that's more money than we had before. Simple as that, right? Transfer offer for Hall as well. They're offering 800. That's ridiculous. He's young and you're offering just his value. Honestly. Right, we'll delegate this as well. Start at 1.3 and I'll take a milli. You can have him for a milli. That's absolutely fine. But that could be 2 players sold. More training. And he's not 76 just yet. We're getting there though. Chambers will be growing very slowly because of his age. He's 26. It slows down a lot by then, doesn't it? Okay, there we go. We've got some scout reports and an offer for Mumba. Okay. 1.5 million. Wow. Am I making a mistake selling this guy? Maybe I should just keep hold of him. I mean, when I made these decisions to sell these players, or at least put them up for sale, you know, I felt maybe differently. I don't know. The thing is, he's a decent player, but he's not... I don't know. We're going to keep him. I'm just going to keep him. We don't need to sell him, so let's go ahead. And I'm actually going to block offers coming in for Mumba. We're going to keep him. I think I went a little bit overboard with deciding to sell certain players. It was more out of just interest to see what kind of money we would get in. We've been offered $1 million, so there you go. Embleton is gone, and so will Hall if he accepts it. Off you go, mate. But we will be keeping Mumba. Let's carry on here. We've got some more training and an offer coming in for Gooch, and it's around 2 million. Wait, what? They've offered less than his value. Don't think so. Delegate. You can have him for 3 million, and I won't take less than 2.35. Let's go with that. If we get that much money for him, I'll be very, very surprised. We spoke earlier about my wage. Oh, God, I forgot about that. Well, I guess we have to. Gravenberch is going to require a new contract. This is going to be expensive, isn't it? It really is. Gravenberch is on, I think, what, about, was it 5? 3. Okay, he's on 3,000. And he wants, oh my God, this is going to be ridiculously expensive. Let's try 25 to 35. This isn't going to go well, is it? To 32.5. Oh, God, please accept this. Oh, he'll take 25. It's a lot more money than he was on, but it's worth it. He is 77 rated, 19 years old. I mean, I'd be silly not to offer a new contract, but this is going to happen a few times this season, so maybe I shouldn't go overboard and spend all of my money, because that can happen. All of a sudden, a player will just be so upset that he hasn't been offered more money. And there you go, Hall has gone, but... okay. He's not going to be going anywhere. Let's get back to work. No worries, bro. No worries. We'll get another offer in for Gooch, I'm sure. We get an offer for McLaughlin now. And they've offered more than his value, which is... I appreciate that. So we'll go ahead and accept it. And we'll take a look at the other goalkeepers now that we've got their scout reports. I actually forgot to look a minute ago. So Gunn is... Oh, wow. 78 rated. Oh, 82,000 per week. Blimey. I did look around for other goalkeepers. There really isn't too many that I was interested in. There was Pope, but he's now 30 years old. So I was thinking maybe you go a little bit younger. And Angus Gunn came up and I thought he could be decent. I didn't realise he would be 78 rated though. That's pretty impressive, isn't it? So I think he's the player we go for. How much money do we have left? We've got... See, we've got a load of money left still. Let's go ahead and get the goalkeeper sorted because, of course, McLaughlin is going. So I reckon if I can get him for... I might throw in 8 million and see what they say. His current value is 8, so I think that might be accepted. Potentially. Come on, please. Accept it. 11. Okay. That's not too bad, to be fair. I was expecting him to come back with maybe 14. So now I'm going to try 9. Let's play hard arse here. Go on, 9. Okay, they're sticking to their price tag. One last go then, as you do. 10. Meet me halfway. 10 mil. I think that's a fair price. And no. One last try. Maybe. 10 and a half. Final offer. It's not really. I will do 11, but 10.5. Boom. They said they would not move 3 times. I called your bluff. What a load of rubbish. Okay, so he's on 34k. I can't afford to delegate it because it won't go through. It just won't. With the money I'm offering, or want to offer, we're going to have to offer maybe some bonuses again just to get his wage down. So he wants crucial. That's fine. He will be my first team goalkeeper. Coleman will be my backup. He did really well, by the way, Coleman. For a free signing, not bad, eh? Let's go for a 5-year contract because I think we probably do have 5 seasons left here. Okay. No release clause. That's fine. Please, please don't want too much. Okay, that's good. He's offering less than he's on right now. I reckon I can probably get him down to 25 if I offer him the 500k as well. And let's edit the bonus. Let's make that 20 as well. And I will give you 200k. Go on. Go on. Accept it. Boom. Get in my club. Maybe could have done even better there, but I think that's a fair and realistic wage for a very high-rated player. I mean, 78 rated goalkeeper, not too bad at all. Coleman is 73, and he's the same age. So it's definitely a really good signing for us. He will go straight into the team. Very, very pleased with that. Welcome, mate. And he can have number 1 as well, because McLaughlin is going to be leaving. Another transfer offer coming in for Gooch, and they're offering 2.1 million. I mean, it doesn't seem very fair to me. I maybe went a little bit too hard last time, so let's try and get maybe 2.6, and I'll take 2.4. I think that's a good round number. Let's hope they go for that, and we'll keep going here. Oh, whoa! They'll pay 2.5. I mean, his value's 2.8. Oh, whatever. Just take him. He's not a good player, man. He just isn't very good. I barely used him. We can use that money elsewhere and the wages, of course. Let's keep going with the training. Yes, look at that. Chambers is 80. And Hover has gone up to 76 in the last few weeks. And he's halfway to 77 already. So that is good to see. So I just realised I wasn't scouting Billing and Chalobah. So that's kind of annoying. We're a couple of days behind now. But that's okay. We can decide on those two soon. I've decided, though, I definitely want to go for Godfrey. So we're going to go ahead and jump into negotiations now. We're looking at between 7 and 8. Maybe 6. Maybe we can get another bargain done here. That would be fantastic. He's a really good player. Let's throw in 6 million to start off with. And wow. This guy is actually listening to it. I mean, that's crazy. 6.5 without the sell-on clause. And they'll take it. Wow. This game, less than his value. A young player as good as him. Makes sense. I mean, look at his stats. Really good strength. I know he's only 6 foot, but that's fine by me. Really quick as well. He can come in and do a job for both Kilman or Chambers. He could probably play at right back if you really needed him to as well, because he is quick. So I'm more than happy to get this one done. The question is, will he want a massive wage? I don't think so. I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem. And we've got the number 6 shirt waiting for him. He will become the number 6. Let's go with rotation, if possible. Yep, he's happy with that. To be fair, though, that's what he is. He will be a rotation player because, of course, Kilman and Chambers are ahead of him. 5-year contract. Boom. He's happy with that. We do not need a release clause. That's fine. He's on 21k, and he would like me to suggest. Well, let's be cheeky here. Let's throw in a 15,000. Would he take a pay cut to come to a bigger club? Let's have a look. No, he won't. We're way off there. Okay. Let's try 20, and I'll offer him 350 up front. And if he makes 25 appearances, I think it's not unlikely, but it might not happen. I'll offer him 350. Come on. Accept it. Wow, okay. Let's try this again. Let's try 22.5. And just 500k up front then. and remove the appearances. That's a lot of money up front, mate. Come on. Okay, we're getting closer, but it's clear he wants the 25. At least 25, I mean. That's what Chambers is on. That just shows still 25 is less than Chambers would have got for sure. Oh my god. What is wrong with you, son? Just accept it, will you? 25, and then I'll give you 600,000 up front. Final offer. Hey, we got it done. And we've signed another centre-back that is miles, leagues above Baldwin and Akure. So he now becomes the main backup centre-back. I'm really pleased with that. So let's go ahead and get him into the team on the bench here. Take out Akure and put Godfrey in. He's sick. He's such a good defender. So I'm really pleased with that. The fact that we got him for 6.5 million compared to maybe, what, 10, 11, 12 if I was offering a player, that I think helps because the wage is a little bit higher than I would like. But honestly, I'm super pleased with that. What I do want to do, though, is take out Hume here. Ideally, I want a new centre mid to come in here, and maybe that will be Gibbs White on loan. I think that's a good shout, you know. Let's see if they are willing to talk. They are. That's good. Let's see what they say. It could be that they're not interested in paying half his wages. You know, they might want me to cover them all, which in that case, I won't do it. Do we take him for 2 years just because we can? I mean, why not? Why wouldn't you? Let's take him for the 2 years. Okay, they're happy to do that. That's mental. Why would you allow that? They want me to pay 60%, which is 25k. I don't think that's quite fair. I think I'll take 40. Go on. Go on, son. Go on. They'll do 50-50. Why not save a little bit? Come on. Do it. 45, 55. Boom. Save myself a teeny amount. Just a 1,000 or 2,000 every week. Something like that. Oh, I'm pleased with that. That's going to be the final signing of this episode. Hopefully, he will accept it because we do have a game coming up and I wouldn't mind having him on the bench for that one. McLaughlin's gone. Okay. Why did it stop there? Did I get another email? No, I didn't. We've got Leicester coming up very shortly. Hey, there you go. Gibbs White is in. So that is going to be it for this episode. I know there was no gameplay and stuff, but we've done so well in the window so far. Very pleased with that. And we've got a few new numbers that we need to do. So Godfrey's got number 6. And we'll give Gibbs White... He's got number 19 there. What else can we give him? I think 12's available. 11's available. I think something in the 20s might suit him. Maybe like a 25. I didn't mean to do that. Let's do 25. Does that look all right on him? Yeah, why not? Number 25, Gibbs White. 75 rated player on loan for 2 years. And we're paying less than 20k a week. So that's really quite good. I'm happy with that. And I think Mumba, was he 46? I think he might have been 46. But we'll give him a new number. And he can have... I'm thinking maybe like 28. That might be a good number. Mumba's going to get number 28. And we will be keeping hold of him. So just like that, we can take Mumba out and put Gibbs White in. Coleman drops there. See, now, we're looking a lot better, aren't we? We've still got Gooch, though, so I would like to take Gooch out still and maybe bring in a striker for him. Another spare striker. I might need 4. But then again, McKinley can play a striker. We'll see. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything you want me to do. But I'm super pleased with this. We've really done well so far. And we're building something special. We really are. It's going to be a fantastic squad. It already is. It's just going to get better and better. But thank you so much for watching this episode. If you've enjoyed it, leave a like rating. And I will see you in the next one soon.